Good morning everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics. We've got some big surprises setting up today for tomorrow. We've got lovely Morgan doing her jobs as usual. So we crack on, please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell for me and we crack on with the day. Whoa. We got a surprise new arrival coming tomorrow. So we've got to sort out, we need a tank basically. So we're going to be moving some of these fish, we're going to spread them about the tanks, maybe put a couple in the pond, because we need this tank back. So we're gonna have that tank back. Put some guesses in the comments what you think I've got coming in tomorrow to go in that tank. Something really cool, something I've wanted for quite a while, but I've never really had it. But this one needs a home, so I thought you may as well snap him up, give him a good home, and he'll make a good show animal for the shop. So that's the plan for today. So we've got that to do. We're going to do the Morgan test on the Power Gravel Vac. So we're going to let Morgan pick a tank. We'll let her have a go, see how she gets on with it, and we're going to see if it's something we can utilise in the shop, or it's going to be more of a pain in the bum and it's easier to do what we were doing before. So that's another plan for today. So we crack on. Anything else I'll let you know, but we'll crack on with the day. But before we do any of those jobs, our friend has knocked a load of his plants down. Naughty black spiny-tailed iguana. So what we're going to do, we can climb up there, put all his plants back, and then we can crack on with our rest of the big jobbos today. Oh, the ladder's... we're okay. Oh, I thought the ladder was giving in then. Whoa. Okay. So we'll open her up. I need to find a way of fixing these in permanently. Because all he does is climb around and pull them down. Yeah, there's one. And then the second one goes right up here. Oh. Come on, light. Stay on, there we go. Nice and bushy. There we go. Morgan's going to come up and do his veg in a sec. I believe he's under his log having a siesta. Hey little dude. How you doing, buddy? You doing okay? Morgan's about to do your spray, so you can have a drinko. How's that sound, buddy? You don't look impressed. You don't look very impressed. Sun's on you, so it's hard to focus. But he's a good lad, he's been doing everything he should. Wahaha. Okay, we've done enough messing about, we're going to have to go start the jobs. So we need to catch the fish, acclimate them, pick what tank they're going in. Well, catch the fish, pick what tank they're going in, acclimate them, release them. Then we've got to completely break down this tank, take everything out, give it a clean, and then get it set up ready for our new arrival tomorrow. We need fish bags, we need nettos, we've got bags. I'll grab a net and we'll start catching fishes. Okay then everybody, so I've got some bags. I'm going to catch a couple on camera and then acclimate a couple. Then I'll do the rest behind the scenes. Oh, just because we've got quite a bit to do today. Oh, okay, let's try and catch our first fish. Here we go. You okay, mate? You okay? You okay? Calm down, calm down. You okay? There we go, in the bag. You okay? Calm down. It's only going to be temporary. We'll quickly take him out, get him acclimated, and put him into a different tank. So I've caught them all. They're all acclimated now. I'm going to leave Morgan to acclimate them and release them. I've got to pop out. I've got British Gas coming to change one of my meters, so I'm quickly go out and meet them, do that, come back, and then we should be able to break down the tank, set it up, and then do our other jobbos. Back, he's all set up, ready to go, so I'll come back down now. I believe Morgan's done it all. Look at that. It's worth every penny, I swear, every penny. So, all the fishes been acclimated and released into the tanks. I think a lot went into the pond. Yeah, it's a lot of the big ones. They're really big, and I like to put, once they get to a certain size, we put them straight in the pond because they can just live a better life. So much more water. So you've got, when this is full, it's 1,000 litres. So it's a little bit down to, we'd say, about 850 litres. These are probably 150. So that's a lot more water for them to swim around in and have a better life. So that's what we do. So we've got an empty tanko. Empty tank. Oh, there's one of them. You was in there. I recognise that fish eye. Had a couple go into that one. I think most of them went in the pond there. Oh no, two of them little ones. Those two are in there. Isn't it weird how I can just spot a fish? They all look the same really, but somehow I can spot them. But yeah, so we will be draining this tank down now. Taking all the gravel out, taking all the under gravel filter system out, setting up a new filter system, setting up some lights, basking spot, UV light and everything. Okay then, so look who we've got out. So if you remember, she was extremely skitty when we put her into her tank, but she's doing really well. We've got her out and about, she's calming down as we hold her. She's still a little bit skitty, but the more we hold her, she's just going to get calmer and calmer and calmer. Morgan's going to clean her tank out while I hold her, and then we can put her back in and she'll be ready to go. But look how nice she is. Absolutely beautiful snake. But we'll let Morgan get back to work, and we'll let her finish the tank. This way, where it's siphoned straight out, because it's quite a good sized pipe, it drains it pretty quick. So I've got it wedged down the back so it doesn't come up, and it will drain as much as it can. So we'll leave that going now, and it will drain the tank for us. We're back to it. It's all finished draining. Still got a tiny bit, but we'll get that up afterwards. What we've got to do now, we've got to dismantle all the air system and the other gravel filters. Get all the gravel out, and we'll be raring to go. Doopy time. Scoopy doopy. Scoopy doopy doopy doo. So we do this, fill it up with all the gravel. Wahaha. Rinse and repeat until we got all the gravel out. Oh, the fun we have every day. Oh, there we go. So we get all this out, give it a good clean, and I'll show you when it's all done. Ta-da! Lovely job, ready to go. So we've got heater to put in there. We've got a filter to put in there that I've got to give a clean. So yeah, we'll get it all set up, we'll get it going. I think we're going to go bare bottom for a little bit. I am going to look at maybe getting some riverbed sand, but at the moment I think we're going to go bare bottom so we can check everything, make sure that he's doing everything he should. Yeah, and then we'll carry on, we'll build some little areas for him and stuff like that. I think we'll do well. Stored all the equipment, well not all the equipment, we still need to do the lights. I've got the dome basking lamp is on order, and the UV light I've got to get the controller and get a bulb and get that set up. But the water equipment is set up. So we've got heater down the bottom, we've got our lovely filter ready to go, we've got a nice little climbing on and hidey hole, we've got another little raise up floating dock. So some of this equipment is probably going to give away the species I'm getting, but not the type of species. I'm not going to give any hints, but some people that are on the ball who know what I do and stuff like that will work out what's going to go in here, but you'll never ever guess what I'm actually getting. Some may do, but I'll be very surprised if you do. something next level, next level. I mean, we have a level we're at now, but this is proper level. So we're going to fill it up now, get all the electrics working, then I can work on getting the UV light set up, and then once that's running, we let it run for today, and then tomorrow our new surprise animal is going to be here, ready to go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So what are we doing afterwards? What are we doing afterwards, Morgan? I can't remember. We're doing this and we're doing something else. Testing the power gravel filter. Aha. So we're going to set that set up. We'll let Morgan have a go, see what she thinks. Hey, let's get the stuff and fill this bad boy up. Whee. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, Morgan, let her rip. Let her rip. Let her rip. Let her rip. Yes. 4th time's the charm. Whee. So we're letting it rip. We've got no leakages. There we go. We'll fill it up. Get it full of nice water. We'll put some lovely dechlorinator in there. And then I think we'll be ready to go. So I'm going to set you up, time lapse, so you can watch it fill up. You'll be like... We're all filled up. We've got a bit of foggy, bit of condensation, but that's okay. We can soon sort that out. We've had our floaty stuff has decided it doesn't want to be around us anymore. So we've got I didn't realise that log floated. That's a surprise. So we stick this back on, like so. Then we've got to plug our filter and our heater in. So I'll plug all them in, to clean the glass. Put the hose away and check everything works. That's a bit better. You can actually see what's in there now. I didn't realise, where is it? That log floats. I didn't realise that. Well, it gives them something else to use. But what we've got to do now is find out where my plugs have gone and plug in on new equipment. So, we're going to go over here. I'm going to go over there, I'll plug it all in and then I'll show you where it's all up. I've only managed to grab the plugs, so I'm going to plug it all in now and we can see what's going to happen. Way! So heater's on, water filter's on, so it's meant to be a smaller animal than, so it's, if we have, that's very, very powerful filter because it's rated for this size tank. So what I've done is I've changed the angle of the flow. There's an elbow on it. So the water goes out and then straight up. So that slows the flow down so it's not getting whipped around the tank as you saw when we had a turtle in there before. And what that also does, that will oxygenate the tank. So what it's doing, it's breaking the surface tension on the water and adding oxygen into the water. So that'll be our filter, our oxygenator, and if we decide to take that off, we can use it as a flow as well. But I think that's going to be pretty sweet. We've got a light on order coming tomorrow. The UV light I'll install tomorrow as well. And then we're just waiting for him to arrive. I'll be ordering some sand for the bottom as well, so I want a nice layer of sand at the bottom for him. But yeah, we're slow and steady and we'll see how we get on. Can't wait to find out what it is. Woo! Organ test time. So we need an extension lead so we can power it. Which tank would you like to try it on, Morgan? Yeah? Then we're going to be nice and steady. I said the good thing with this is though...
Actually no, not this one because they've got a little baby fish in there.
I was going to say that, but we do have the filter that's going to catch it, but it does go straight down to the propeller.
Okay.
Executive decisions.
Do this one then.
That one? Okay, we're going to do the Penguin Tetra tank and the albino bristlenose plex. So we'll just open it up for a bit on Morgan, and then we'll let her see if she can figure it out.
Do we have an extension lead?
It would help if I had an extension lead. It would. Let's go get an extension lead. Okie dokie then, we got power. Wahaha. We don't need the power just yet. If it was me, this just to come apart. So if you hold that, there we go. There we go. So we've got a smaller pipe now. So it just clips on. Careful, careful.
Where does this go into?
Give it a good push. Yeah?
So, I'll just pull that out.
Yes, okay. Okay, double check?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's in. So, I will tell you, it does need priming first. It does need some water in there.
Okay.
So if we put that in here, and then pour some water into there. We're giving it a test though. Giving it a test. I think it's going to do okay for doing the smaller jobs. If we've got to do a block of like 15 to 20 tanks, I think the other way is going to be quicker and easier. But we don't know unless we try. We don't know.
Just in this bit here.
Mm-hmm. You got it? We fill it right up, we can't go wrong. Make sure we've got plenty in there. Lovely jubbly. So we've got the siphon in the tank. I believe we are ready to turn her on. Means plugs it in. So, okay, ready? Whoop. Okay. So it's going to try, and so it's got to wait till the water pushes all the way up and round. So if we lower it, it might make it a little bit easier for it. And it's going to slowly pump the water around. No, it's, come on, we can do it. You can do it nearly. Come on. Yay. Okay, so now that's siphoning.
And you just go back in the water, in the gravel.
There you go. So you see it's sucking up some of the stuff. It's not as violent as the other one is, so it's a slower pull. Definitely a slower pull. This is one of the dirtier tanks because, as you can see, it's got a piece of log in there. Do you think it's restricting you in any way, or is it easier, or what does Morgan reviews? What does Morgan think?
I think it's good because it's saving the water. And
Yeah.
not carrying water and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So it's good for your back.
It's obviously, but it's just not sucking it up as fast as the other one does.
Yeah,
it's still doing it though.
It's going to take you longer to do the tank, but it's going to be less heavy lifting, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because look, see, it's just you've got to wait for a couple of seconds for it to actually get up and through. I think it's good, but on a mass scale, it's going to slow us down, isn't it?
Yeah.
But just the one-offs and little jobs like this would be quite good. And it would be good because some of these tanks do the flow, don't they?
Yeah.
So because they're not perfectly seam sealed here, the water will go between the three tanks. So if we do a water change on here, the water then comes from the other ones and fills it back up. But if we're doing this, it's not going to happen because the water's just going to cycle.
You can see that the water's gone a bit cloudy though.
Yeah, water has gone a little bit cloudier.
Because it's not obviously got out of the tiny little pieces of tines.
Yeah, so it's...
So maybe it would be good for one that hasn't got bubbles in it, maybe.
Oh yes, well I said that exact
Yeah.
thing, I did. I said that exact thing on the video yesterday. I did look at the manual and it said it works better if this is just spread out like that. But it does that then and I don't like it. Oh no, I'm flooding the place. It said that's okay, but I don't like it. It's blocking everything up. Anyway, it's just fell back down. Yeah, it's okay, but I think it needs a little bit of work. Yeah. So if we turn it off, Morgan, could you turn it off, please? And then if we pull this bad boy out, look at that though.
Oh, so it has done a good job.
Definitely done a good job. It's just I think at a certain point this gets too clogged, and then we get the tiny little bits of fog go back into here. But I think it's good. But, well, it's going to work together, isn't it? So that's going to catch all the fine stuff that this couldn't catch, and then it's going to keep the gravel cleaner. I think it's going to work well together, I really do. Look at it. Whoa. What do you think there, Morgan? What, on a random tank, it's good.
Yeah.
Doing 20 tanks in the row, probably not.
No. It'd be quicker to just siphon the water out and put clean water back in.
But someone at home, I think it would be quite good.
Yeah, definitely.
If you've only got one tank to do, that's going to be quite easy for you to maintain and keep on. But since we've got so many to do, if this was on a bigger scale, I think it would work.
Yeah, it would be good on a bigger scale.
Bigger scale, bigger filters, slightly stronger flow. There is a bigger version of it, so we might invest in and see if that one's any good. What do you reckon? Give it a out of 10.
I'd say 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Morgan reviews. It's a good thing I ain't dating her, else I'd have got a slap. You don't get girls' names wrong. That's why you keep your personal life and your business life separate, because you can get yourself in trouble. Okay then everybody, that's all the time I've got for today. So please like, subscribe, comment and share. Ring that bell for me if you haven't already. If you want to try and guess what crazy cool animal we're getting tomorrow, put a guess in the comments for me. And if we get any good guesses, if someone guesses it, anybody who guesses it right, I'm going to put their name at the end of the video. How's that sound? So anybody who guesses right today, tomorrow when I put the video up, I'll find out who guessed right and I'll put it at the end of the video, okay? So that's a little incentive for you. So please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell for me. If you want to watch another video, there should be one there, blocking Morgan. There should be a subscribe button up there. And if you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. So we'll see you in the future. Bye.